Lent is the pre-wedding time when joy becomes forbear and desire turns into waiting and transformation. To live this opportunity well, it is not necessary to imagine great action. We need to look at our daily lives and flourish in authenticity. Therefore, let us sustain ourselves in living our baptismal vocation intensely in light of the Word of God. Let us not grow tired of doing good, for in due time we shall reap a harvest if we do not give up. So then, while we have the opportunity, let us do good to all. St. Paul to Galatians chapter 6, verses 9 to 10. We are invited to choose good even when it demands a price in order to draw near to our brother and sisters wounded along the path of life. We shall reflect upon the kind act of Jesus on the Sabbath day, the healing of the blind man who was born as blind. Gospel of St. John, chapter 9, verses 1 onwards. We see in this passage that disciples doubt upon the blind man, asking to Jesus, "Is this man born blind due to his sin or parents' sins?" Jesus answered to them, "It's merely to bring or reveal the glory of God." Jesus invites us to come out of our darkness in order to set us on the path of light. There are times in our personal life that we sink into darkness. We need light, and Christ is our light. John Gospel 9, we see Jesus is on his way and see a blind man. He can see even what others cannot see. He sees a person locked in his own world and in the prejudices of others, a man whom the history of the time had called a sinner. We need to look differently at our own existence and that of others. Jesus heals blindness so that our eyes become to see the deep reality. We are invited to move from looking to seeing. In this new perspective, we are helped by the touch of Christ and the gift of the Spirit that enables us to read and interpret the signs of the times with wisdom and intellect. It is a difficult conversion to change our gaze, to change our perspective, to discover according to God's way, seeing the Father's creative goodness in each person. This cannot be done without the light of the Word, without an ongoing relationship with Christ, nourished in prayer, without that rebirth from above, that is the rediscovery of our own baptism as a life of grace, knowing that we are sons and daughters, enlightened and called to bring others to the light. May the blood of Christ, balm for our wounds, open the eyes of our hearts and enables us to see the presence of God at work in all things.